Alrighty, so welcome to my first video on iguana care. This is one of the things I have a little bit of expertise in. I have a 6-year-old male green iguana, and he's my little babe, and I spoil him. And in taking care of him, I've learned a lot of things about iguanas, and I want to share them with you. So today we're going to start out by learning how to properly prepare a meal for an iguana. So I know that there are the dry foods and a lot of lettuces to choose from, but you really need to give the right food, the right mixture, the right combination. So what I've got here, mustard greens. These you can find at any grocery store pretty much, and the diet should be mixed up 1/3 of mustard greens. Next I've got collard greens. These are also really easy to find. Any of your normal grocery stores are going to carry this. And third, I have turnip greens. Now, these are a little bit harder to find, but if you find a store that has like a large produce section, you'll be able to find something like that. And then lastly, a little bit harder to show, I've got fat pile of grated carrots. Delicious. One of the things I sometimes put in here also is dandelion greens, although those are really kind of hard to come by. You really have to go to like a vegetable specialty kind of store to find that, but it's still very good. So you mix it up: 1/3 collard greens, 1/3 mustard greens, and 1/3 turnip greens, and then you sprinkle the carrots on top. So let me show you how to prepare this. So as you can see, the ends of all these things have pretty thick stalks. So where the lettuce ends, you break off the stalks. And actually, I can do this for all of them at once, but yeah, take them all together. Break off those stalks. That is a part that's kind of hard for the iguana to eat, especially on the collard greens. So then what you want to do is you want to shred it up a little bit. And this is really easy to do by hand. It takes about 2 seconds. You can do it, really easily. So you take your greens, and just, you can see this, hold them like this, and rip. Rip it into sections. I usually like to do 3, 4. If I'm in a hurry, I just do it twice, but you should really do it 3 or 4 times across the plant. You see, just rip it like that, and then mix them up in the bowl. I've got a little dog bowl here for my iguana, but mix it up, get it looking nice and delicious there. I always like to feel like I'm preparing him a gourmet meal. Stalks can just be thrown away. You don't want those. So then you take the carrots. This is a pretty fat pile of carrots. Take the carrots and sprinkle them on the top. These will mostly get knocked out of the bowl by the iguana, but they'll eat them up, and it's pretty good for them. And it gives them some color. It adds coloration to their skin as well, so I've heard. So it's always good to give them a good variety of food. So now you've learned the basics of how to prepare a delicious meal for your iguana. A few rules of thumb. Never feed iceberg lettuce. This is really bad for them. The reason being is that there's no nutrition. It's just water. And they'll get full on it, and they won't eat the nutrition that they need, and their bones will pretty much just crumble. They need the calcium, or they need different vitamins in the lettuce to get the calcium from their UV light. So their bones will just disintegrate if you feed them that kind of thing. And it's really sad to watch. It's terrible. Another rule of thumb: never feed them animal proteins ever. Just never do it. It's really bad for them. There's this whole debate about sometimes juvenile iguanas eat bugs in the wild, but it is really bad for them. They'll bite at crickets and things, but it's not good for them. They bite it because it's a moving thing. They're not trying to eat it. They're trying to see what it is. So never feed them animal proteins. It's really bad for them. It causes mental disorders. They'll just kind of go crazy. It's really sad. So also another thing you can think about for food is treats. Treats aren't bad, and I give my iguana treats pretty often, and it's pretty good for them. A few things to watch out for. Bananas, they really like bananas, and bananas are good for them, but if you overfeed them, they'll get kind of diarrhea because of too much potassium. So give them bananas, but in moderation. Like with any treat, do it in moderation. Just bananas have that particular side effect. Blueberries are very good for them. My iguana goes crazy for blueberries. You gotta try that out. Different fruits. I feed my iguana mashed up pumpkin. You can buy that in the can at the store. He likes it just right off the spoon. I'm trying to think what other treats. Definitely just think of fruits that are soft and squishy and always chop them up. Strawberries are also very popular to feed to iguanas. So just something mushy, not a lot of seeds. Hopefully, like you want to avoid seeds, like any large significant seeds. I would think something like a blackberry or something would be a bit much. Although I've never tried it, so I don't know. But I would just say go to the soft fruits, small seeds, and chop them up, unless it's small enough to eat in one bite. Otherwise, you're good to go. Have fun feeding your iguana delicious meals.